What's good, family? Welcome back to the Betting Exchange, live on MSG, getting you ready for another fantastic day of sports betting. You're locked in with Katie Mox, Erik Coleman, and Jeff Johnson. And look, I need some type of Tuesday motivation. I might need the whole week motivation after this night of betting. Thank you so much, Mets. Went from 1-2 to 2-1 just because we couldn't hold on to the lead. But, man, it was a rough night.
It was a rough night, but I will say the Mets game is the only saving grace I had, which was a push. Everything else was a loss. I fell flat on my face last night.
Yeah, it's been a rough start to baseball. But, we're ironing out the wrinkles. We're going to get locked in and get on the positive side.
It's hard at the beginning of the season with every sport. If you're also losing, which I feel like a lot of people are, don't get down on yourself. It's just the beginning.
We said that about the trends earlier yesterday. I wish we would have listened to our own advice because look at us now. But we've had worst days and weeks like that, so we'll be better.
Oh, yeah.
We will be better, and why not start better right now with pre-gaming? We're going to talk hockey, and of course, our favorite thing to discuss, the Rangers are hosting the Hurricanes tonight right here at MSG. And if they win this game, they can actually get first place of the Metro Division and the first seed in the playoffs. Here to help us talk all about hockey tonight is Kevin Kurz with The Athletic. Kevin, how's it going, and what do you got on the slate today?
Great, Katie. I'm here in New York. I'm going to go cover the Islanders game. They are at home tonight against the Pittsburgh Penguins. The Islanders are already out of the playoff race, but Pittsburgh is still right in the mix here, so we'll see how that game goes. It should be a pretty good one. Islanders are playing a little bit better lately, but Penguins are locked in at the playoffs at this point.
Yeah, for sure they are. And, okay, we're not going to talk about the Islanders. Let's talk about the Rangers right now. What's our best bet for the game? We'll start with you.
All right. You know what? I'm going with the Rangers money line right now. They've won 7 out of their last 10, beat Carolina 2-0 in the last time they faced. And I just think that they have better form than the Hurricanes right now. Of course, these are two top teams in the division, so anything can happen. But one thing to watch is the Hurricanes right now are 1-5 against the spread, in their last 6 games following a win.
Yeah.
So this bodes well for the Rangers. And I like them. Great teams at plus money. I like to take it.
All right.
Nice. My go-to all season has been Chris Kreider anytime scoring. And he really does not let me down. He's having a fantastic year. He has 49 goals on the season. He scored in 39 games, and he leads the NHL in power play goals. So, Chris Kreider has been really that steadfast player that's been there consistently throughout the year. So I'm going to lock in with Chris Kreider.
All right, Kevin, we know you're the Islanders insider, but what do you got for the Rangers tonight?
Yeah, I like the Rangers tonight, too, on the money line at plus 105. They're 24-7-4 at home. So the fact that they're at home for this game tonight, I think, is huge. It should be a big one just because they are, as you said, Katie, playing for a first-place tie. And Carolina, I don't really like the way they're going right now. They just seem a little bit off at the moment. I actually saw them on Friday in Raleigh, and they played a tight game with the Islanders, ended up losing 2-1. And then they followed it up with a game against Anaheim where they only pulled away at the end, and the Ducks are not very good. So to me, Carolina seems a little bit off tonight. And while I still think they're going to win the division, I do like the Rangers to win tonight at home and to jump into that first place tie with the Hurricanes.
All right, well, I'm agreeing with everyone here, and I'm also taking the Rangers on the money line tonight. They are 5-0 when playing against winning teams. Those are teams that have won between 60 and 75% of their games in the second half of the season. They're also 12-3 against good offensive scoring teams, which we know the Hurricanes are, scoring 3+ goals in the second half of the season. All right, let's dig a little bit deeper into this. Kevin, I'm going to go to you first. So if the playoffs started today, we know the Rangers would face Pittsburgh in the first round. You kind of touched on how good Pittsburgh is doing right now. How important is it for the New York Rangers to get this win tonight and avoid going against Crosby and Malkin in the first round?
Yeah, in the first round, it actually might not make a difference just because the Rangers have played well against Pittsburgh. They've won their last 3, including the other night at home. They shut them out 3-0 behind Igor Shesterkin. And, if you jump into first place in the Metropolitan Division, you could have to play the Tampa Bay Lightning, who, of course, have won the last 2 Stanley Cups. So for the first round, it might not make much of a difference. And you could frankly argue that the Rangers might be better off playing the Penguins in the first round. But, as soon as you go chasing matchups, that's usually when you get that matchup you want and you lose, right? So I don't think that's anything they should be thinking about. I think they're going to look at the game in front of them tonight. And listen, you jump into first place and you win a division, that means you have home ice for at least the first 2 rounds. And as I said before, the Rangers have been so good at home this year, 24-7-4 going into this game. I think they want to get that home ice advantage, certainly for the first round, which they should have, and then potentially for the second round.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, good advice there. Careful what you wish for. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. It's green where you water it, at home where you're winning. All right, so the Rangers, they have 26 come-from-behind wins this season, the most of anyone in the NHL. Sorry, getting my sports mixed up here. So if they go down, is this going to trigger a live bet for you?
Yeah, primarily because they're already at plus money. So if they drop down early, let's say they go down 1-0 or even 2-0, right? They're probably going to go up to like 200, double or triple. So especially like Kevin said, a team that's fantastic at home, who can be spectacular when they want to be, score like the Rangers can. You almost may want to wait and see if the Hurricanes jump out to an early lead so that you could trigger the bet and get it at better odds. But kind of like chasing playoff position, chasing those live bets can bite you too. So you just got to play it by ear and go with your gut.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, you kind of already touched on this, but the Rangers obviously white hot right now. The first playoff time coming there from 2017. You touched on it already, but what's your go-to bet?
Well, you know, it's been Chris Kreider. Yep. And that's why, don't mess up the hot hand.
Right.
Mess up the hot hand. Chris Kreider, he's just been consistent all season. He's big. He blocks the front of the net, does a great job of getting those deflections and scoring goals. So I think he's been my go-to. Obviously, when I go to the game or the Rangers game, I'm picking them on the money line because I'm undefeated as a fan. So I have a couple of go-tos there. But overall, the Rangers have been playing great at home, and it's great to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Kevin, thank you so much. We hope you enjoy your time at the Islanders game tonight and hope we get a win there and, root for the Rangers tonight if you have time.
Thanks, Kay. I'm not rooting for anybody, but I do like the Rangers tonight.
Okay, not rooting for anybody, but like the Rangers. We will go ahead and take it. Don't go anywhere because it's the Betting Exchange live on MSG. And next up, we're talking baseball. Who doesn't like to talk a little baseball? Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.